Hey everyone, this is K Prize here, bringing you another awesome week of my pickup, garage sale, pawn shop, all those goodies. So, a lot of great stuff, as you can see. Good chunk of Super Nintendos, some Final Fantasy figurines here, some Pokemon stuff, an amiibo, good PS1 games, some toys, some Mario stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start as always from the left corner here. So right off the bat, I have this what is it? ColecoVision video gaming system. So this is actually from a garage sale. So what happened is that in this garage sale, he had this listed, and he also has Super Nintendo and a few games. So they, I think the ad posted that they're gonna open around 10. So I got there a little bit early. I got there around like 9:30, and when I got there, I was thinking, they open at 10. I come 30 minutes early, it should be fine. But when I came at 9:30, I went in. I asked them, "Do you still have the Super Nintendo?" And they told me no. Someone came at around like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and bought those already for $100. So I was like, God dang it! I can't believe people are like, the competitiveness is crazy. Like they open at 10, but they come at like 8:30, 9. That's freaking crazy. So I ended up missing out on that. This was basically hiding down this old TV. I think that's the reason why this is still there. And whoever got there first didn't get it. But I got this. It comes with the two controller, the cords to the TV, but no power cord, and it comes with Donkey Kong Jr. one game. So I'm not sure if it works because I don't have the power cord to test it out. But I got that for 20. He was asking for 40. I offered 20. He ended up giving me for 20 because I told him, no power cord, and I don't know if it works. So I think that was a good buy because I seen this on eBay, with just the console itself around $50. So $20 is okay. All right. So at the same garage sale, basically a daughter and a father. The daughter is a big figurines, big Final Fantasy fans, stuff like that, Pokemon. So I asked her if she has any, PlayStation 1 game or anything like that. She said no, that was sold also. But she has this right here, the Final Fantasy 7. This is the Vincent one. I actually play and beat this. Actually, it's a pretty good game. She has this right here, the guide and the game. It looks like the manual is kind of ripped, missing the cover, but overall still complete. And I bought this one for $2, I think $1 each. So that was good, $1 each for that. And then she also has these characters right here from Final Fantasy. I know for sure this is Tifa here from Final Fantasy 7, which I think right there, she's pretty hot in this one. But that's Tifa. We got a Turk here. And for these two, I just can't remember their names. So if anybody know their names, let me know. But there you go. I don't think these two were in the Final Fantasy 7. I believe it's either 8. Yeah, either 8 or so. But yeah, so this one right here, it actually comes with one of the guns, and here's the other one right there. So that was cool. So I thought, I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy. So I thought that I picked this up. I think she sold for me for $2 each. Because to her, man, she's really into it too, and she didn't want to let it go. She actually says 5. I said, nah, that's too much. I told her I can do 2, so she ended up giving me 2 each, which is still a lot, but I love the Final Fantasy series. All right, same garage. She also has the Pokemon cards. I actually had to dug this out of like a box. I asked her if she has any more. She's actually said that the guy that came and got the Super Nintendo took pretty much all of it. So that sucks too. So I dug that out. And then also this Pokemon plushie. And then they have a whole bunch of Pokemon's figurines. So some of these are mine in there. And then these are the new ones right here. But she has some of these guys right here. So I'm actually working on a trade for Amiibo for this Pokemon lot right there. And then we got some playing cards. I'm not sure where that comes from. And then we got here Ash and Pikachu. And then she also has Pokemon Stadium for $5. Actually, she ended up giving me for only $1, which is awesome. $1 for that. That's pretty good. And then I was talking to her, and I told her, yeah, you know, Final Fantasy is actually one of my favorite series and stuff like that. Hers too. So we talked a little bit, and she said that she has the soundtrack for Final Fantasy VII somewhere. And so she went and looked for it. She did. She managed to find the Final Fantasy soundtrack, which is pretty awesome. I actually put in the car and listened to it. Brought back a lot of great memories while playing this game. So this is actually pretty good. She gave me for $1. All right. And I think that's it for that lot. These two right here is actually from a separate garage sale. You know, I emailed the lady. She said she did have some retro stuff, but I think she was just lying to me just to get me to go to her sale. Which you know, I did. I went through there, and there was no video games. And I asked her. She said she didn't really have any kind of retro or anything like that. So she's pretty much just lying to me to get me to her garage sale. That's pretty much it. But you know, while I was there, I managed to find this right here. This is the 2004 McDonald, I believe, from the Kids Meal. So 2004 here. I can't believe they had this in 2004. This is awesome to get from a Kids Meal. So I think that they probably had the other one too. So this is pretty cool. So I can definitely put this on my office desk or something like that. But I got this for like $1. And then also I picked up Diablo 2. All, I believe, 3 discs. For the PC, pretty much, you know, no scratch or anything like that. I think I can flip this because I already have a copy of this already, so I can flip this for like 15 maybe. So I got this also for $1 from her. It was a hard bargain. She just did not want to budge at all. I actually got a whole bunch of stuff, and she wanted $10 for all of it, and most of the stuff were pretty junky stuff, except for these two. So I end up just basically throwing it out and just keeping this two. And I say, all right, $2, $1 each. And she ended up giving these two for $2, which is the most valuable out of all the stuff that I you know, I put together and you know, offer, you know, $7 for it. And she didn't take the $7. I heard I should have just taken the $7 because the other stuff was junk. These two are the one that worth money. So there you go, those two there. All right, next I got this right here. So I got that already, but I went to the Pink Gorilla retro store near my place, and they had this, and it's only $4, you know. And this is one of the one that you know, for only for the play on the DSi, which I think that's it's collectible. It's pretty cheap. It's not a really, you know, good game or anything like that. But since it's one of 3 or 4 that only play in the DSi, so I end up picking it up too for, you know, $4. And as you can see, that's from Pink Gorilla. There's their logo right there. Right, and these two right here actually came from a trade. I actually traded Ike Amiibo, another Ike Amiibo for this Meta Knight, and also the Ace, it was a Phoenix Wright Attorney, Justice for All. So these two right here for the Ike, the guy just really wanted Ike, and he willing to give me whatever. So that's pretty cool pickup right there for Ike. And I actually have a lot of Ikes because when back then when it came out, the second wave, people were not just, you know, going crazy at it, and they were able to give pre-order. So I end up, you know, back then I just pre-ordered a whole bunch of Ikes from different places. So I end up with a lot of Ikes. So now I actually have a lot of Ikes to trade for video games. So that's why, as you can see, every single video I do, trading is always Ike. But there you go. Another great Amiibo, the Meta Knight, exclusively from Best Buy. Alright, so this lot right here has actually come from my wife, cousins. You know, they're kids, they're like around, right now they're like 10, 15. So back then, the PlayStation 1 was their first gaming console. So I actually came to their house. It was like a Father Day thingy. Went over there, had a party, and when I was playing downstairs, I saw them got a whole bunch of these stuff laying around in the box, and it wasn't even play. It was just tossed around. So I said, "Oh shoot, this is tight." I'm looking for these games. These are actually some rare titles like this right here. This and this. These two are pretty rare titles. This right here is pretty cool too. I think I have this one actually already, but this is pretty cool too. So I end up, I told him that, hey, you want to go ahead and just get rid of this? And he said, yeah, you can go 10, take it. We don't even play no more. We just toss it around. So I dug through and I found this right here, Final Fantasy right here, the 2 Final Fantasy, the Rhapsody. I'm not sure if I pronounced that's right, but this is a pretty rare game right here, expensive here. This also pretty rare and expensive games. The only problem is that the case is pretty beat up. All of them, actually. All the case are pretty beat up. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also this GameCube that they had with also the memory card. So that completes the Animal Crossing. Also with this, Shadow Showdown. And also Mario Kart Double Dash. Yep. And then this GameCube with 2 controller and 2 Xbox. So I ended up digging through, through the piles and found all of those. And I think they have more. It's just that I didn't really want to look for it, at the party. So maybe in the future I'll come back and, look through it again, because I know that their parents buy them tons of video games, and I'm pretty sure they have a lot more. But they just give it to me, but I said, nah, it's okay. They're kids. I'm just gonna give them like $20 for them to spend or do whatever they want with it. So basically, I got those for $20, which is pretty awesome. All right, so then these right here are actually from Goodwill. All these right here. So first off, I have this 2 PC game here. So I was looking through the music CD section, and I found these 2 right here, the Mega Man Legend 2 and Star Wars Knights of Republic. So both of these was $4.99, as you can see. $4.99. This one is at $5.99, but since it's a red tag that day, it was only $1.79 for this. So as you know, these 2 games, they go around $15 each on eBay. I'm not a collector of PC, so most likely I'm going to be trading or selling this 2 off. But I spent $4.99 on this and $1.79, and they're in really awesome shape, complete and everything. So that's pretty awesome. And then, as you know, my Goodwill, they seem to always have Pokemon guides. I mean, I swear 100% of the time, every time I go, I end up with the Pokemon guides, when I get out the door. And, once again, but the awesome thing is, like, this right here, the Ruby. This is the first time I ran into the Pokemon Ruby version and Sapphire version. And so this is awesome. I do not have this, so this is a very nice addition. I already have 2 of these already, actually. So the black version, the white version. So these 2 right here are $1.99 each. And then also found this right here, Resident Evil 4. It's a $15 game. I already have it. I just ended up picking up anyway, since it was only $5. I can always trade or flip to get like $10 out of it, or 15 and then minus 5, so profit 10. And then next here, also found a PC game, the Magic Candle 3. I was hoping this was the 2, because the 2 was actually a more, I'm not sure why, but the 2 is pretty expensive going on eBay. This one is around maybe 20, 25, so not as much as the other one. The other one is, I believe, in the 40, 50s. But it's good to find this. But once again, I'm not a PC collector, so most likely I'm going to sell it or trade it, but in very nice condition. All right. And then also ran into, the bags that they have at Goodwill. They always have those bags with like mix-up toys. So I saw this right here, the Ninja Turtle bags, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See here, sorry, 9. So 9. Yep, 9 total. And these are pretty cool. The only problem is that they don't have their weapons, so that sucks. They're missing their weapons, which is the best part. And I remember back in the day when I was a kid, I used to own all of these actually, and me and my friend, we always after school go out and start playing with these Ninja Turtle guys. So all these are from 1988 to 1992, I believe. I looked at the signature on their backs here. So yeah, these are pretty vintage, and they're very collectible too. So if anybody know more about these, comment below. And once again, my Goodwill always deliver when it comes to Flushie, okay? When it comes to Mario stuff, they always have this. Every time I come in, I end up with going out with one of, either Mario, Yoshi, or whatever from the Nintendo stuff. But this time, a new addition to my collection is actually this right here. We got the Koopa, and then also Luigi. I did not have Luigi, so definitely these two is gonna stay. These are either trade or whatever. Maybe one of the giveaway coming up soon. I'll probably put one of these in there. All right. This right here, Bowser. So Bowser is pretty rare to run into when it comes to having a Flushie. So this one right here is quite a bit. I know that it's rare to find one of these in the wild, but this is at Value Village and they're selling for $12.99, and they did not have this out. It was actually back in the counter where the collectible section are. So basically, Value Village, they do know what these are worth, so they end up pricing this pretty high, $12.99 for Bowser. Which is less than half if I were to buy it outside, because I know this Bowser right here specifically goes for $25 to $30 if I were to buy it at Pink Gorillas or Retro Gaming Place. But this is awesome because I don't have this one, and Bowser is going to be a really nice addition. This looks pretty cool right there. And lastly, the best lot of all is this right here, the Super Nintendo. So luckily, I was driving, in the neighborhood. I was looking at my phone on Craigslist, and I saw this guy's posting it. Super Nintendo with tons of game. That's what it says for $100. So I was basically close by. I just messaged back. I said, "Yeah, give me a call. I want to buy it. I want to come take a look at it and buy it." So he messaged right back. Give me the address. I came like within 5-10 minutes because I was close by, and so I came by, went in, and he had this right here in his garage. His garage was pretty messy. It was dark. He said the power was out, but he managed to first of all, he only had these, and then he dug out all of these and another console. So I ended up getting 2 console, 2 controller, power, the AV, and I believe 22 games. Both console work. It's just this one a little beat up and cracked. This one is in awesome shape. Let me go through the game real quick with you. But we have Battletoad, as you guys know, really good game. We have Final Fight. We have Turtle, Ninja Turtle, Turtles in Times. So I'm glad to have this back because I used to have the copy and then I traded away. So now it's good to have it back. We have Kirby Avalanche. We have Star Fox, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I believe. And we have Donkey Kong 3, Super Mario All-Star, Super Mario World, Group Troop. And then here we have a whole bunch of, some sport game. Here's the Pac-Man, Madden. We have Clown, Crazy Clown. We have... I can't read this. Let's see here. Olympic games. We have more football game. We have Tetris and Dr. Mario. We have another Kirby Avalanche. We have Street Racer. We have Toy Story. We have Street Hockey 95. We have Clay Fighter. If only this were the sculpture one, that would be awesome. But this one's only around 10-15, I believe. But it was. I was hoping it was the rare one, but it's not. And it came with this cool holder thing, which I thought was pretty awesome to my room collection. So the lot's actually only 80. He posted for 100. So I was trying to push it because this is still, $100 is still a pretty good lot already. But it's the end of the month. I'm low on my video game budgeting. I didn't want to spend too much. So I asked him, can you lower it down to anything like that? Can you do 80? He said, yeah, I can do 80. So yeah, I ended up getting all this for 80, which I thought that was a awesome pickup. There wasn't any, super rare one except for that Turtle in Time. But other titles are pretty good for me to recuperate the money. But as you know, that's pretty good right there. I did ask him if he has any other old video games, and he said he does. He has a Atari 2600, I believe, with I believe 40 something games. So we try to try to look through his garage, but since there's no power, we're not able to find it, and it was pretty hard because there's so many furniture, so many stuff in there. So I ended up just giving my phone number. He said that once he find it, he'll meet up with me again, or give me a call so then I can come pick it up. So I ended up leaving just the number. So hopefully he called me back with that Atari 2600 there with 40 something games. That would be awesome. I'm probably gonna offer him like $50 for it, maybe, which is a fair deal, I think, because Atari, depending on the games, it doesn't worth that much. But I don't have any Atari games, not too many, so it's good just to have some to add to the collection. So I actually reward myself actually right here. I've been saving up money. Every month or every time I pick up, I sell some stuff, then save up some money so I can buy that one thing that I want. So this right here is actually the Mega Man 64 complete with games and everything in like new condition for $60, I believe, $60. So I ended up buying this for $60 on eBay, and it was free, and I just want to reward myself. So I thought that, okay, I spent $60 on this. I already have the loose game. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the loose game for $30. So I will only end up spending $30 on this, which is very nice to add to my box game collection right here for the N64. Guys, that's it for this week. Another awesome week. Please comment below if you have a suggestion or anything like that regarding my videos, pickups, if is it good or not. I don't know, whatever you guys want, just comment below. I would love to hear your opinion, your thoughts. And once again, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.